How's it going, everyone? My name's WonderboyJake and welcome back to another video. Today I am doing my wish list for AQ3D. Now I've done a couple of these in the past, but the game's matured, it's changed, and I thought I'd do another one and add some things to my already existing list. So yeah, because it's nothing else to do in this game. We're still waiting for that one big juicy update, Ashfall. Apparently that's supposed to be coming tomorrow, but at this point you just gotta take it with a pinch of salt and just be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye out. That's literally what you gotta do for the update. Keep an eye out. But yeah, so that's just why I'm doing my wish list, and there are a couple of things I would like to mention, and it would be pretty cool to see in this game. The only reason I do these is just in case a developer somehow comes across my video and be like,
hey, that's pretty good,
and adds it into the game. I know I'm thinking a bit too far there, but anything can happen in a world like this. So yeah, and plus I'm really bored and there's nothing else to do in this game as of yet. So yeah, so the first thing I want to see in this game is good versus evil quests. Now what I mean by this can be like anything really, like options in quests, but would take you down a different route than other players. It would be really cool to be like, you do a quest and then you choose to, let's say you got all this gold, and you can choose to give it to these villagers, or you can choose to keep it and just let the villagers to their own demise. And it would be really cool if they had certain items for doing certain things. So let's say if I get out of my fly mode a minute, see this sword. This is the beta sword. If you don't know how to get it, it's in the you gotta play the beta, of course, to get access to the sword. But let's say this was a quest item for one of those good versus evil quests. Let's say at the end you did the evil version, you would get the sword, but you would get the red version. And if you did the good version, you would get this kind of blue. This is kind of white, but fully blue. And you can identify other players just by the sword. You can be like, oh, you went down the evil route on that one quest, and you'd be like, hey, that's pretty cool. And you get people talking. There'll obviously be some fights, but that's the internet anyway. People fight on the internet all the time. And they could also do like a ranking system for that good versus evil. If you know, on Adventure Quest Worlds, they had like rank 10 and rank evil. What I found stupid about that is that you could be rank 10 and rank evil at the same time. Obviously you could only be in one of the factions if you choose it, but you can always join the faction straight away with, I think it's like 100,000 gold, which isn't really that much in Adventure Quest World. And I know you can just pay that, and then you can switch to evil, and you'd be rank 10, grab the armor, and then join back to good with 100,000 gold. I reckon they should do a tug of war system where you got good versus evil, and it would like tug of war, so you can only be like, you can only be rank 10 in good, and then 0 in evil, and you can only be like rank 10 in evil, and 0 in good. I know that sounds complicated, but think of the Star Wars The Old Republic, how they got their light versus dark system, and you would get certain items for being like a high ranking evil player, or the dark version, and you would get certain items for being like a really good player, the light version. And they'll have different items, and they wouldn't have to make the whole new like this weapon for like a for the other side. They could honestly just change the color, and you know what, I think they would get away with that. I would love to see something like that in the game, and I would definitely be choosing the evil side, so I'm an evil pumpkin and I want to take over this game. Yes. Now my next one isn't really that important, and you can basically just skip over it. It's not, it's just something that I want to see. I want to see my character's face up here. At the moment they got this this helmet which is on the Cyberknight cape. But I think this might just be a placeholder for now. We don't know. Again, this game's changing a lot. So I would like to see like a 3D model of our character up in the corner by here, and I get a look at myself all the time, and that's a plus plus. Why wouldn't you want to look at me? Look at me. Look at that bone structure. A goddamn Russian model. So the next one is going to be pretty useful for guilds and other creative people be able to join different instances of Battle On and so on for different maps. Now, if you know in Adventure Quest World, you could do join Battle On, then you could do a space, and then you could do a certain number, which would send you into your own little private room. Then anyone that did the join with that number could join you in that room. So let's say you're a guild leader, and you want to take a nice little guild photo. You could be like, hey guys, join Battle On 117, then everyone to go into the chat, type in /join Battle On 117, and then they would teleport you to that own room, because like on Adventure Quest World, where every room has their own little like instances. I know a lot of the guilds on that game do it. They'll be like, oh, if you want to join our guild, join the inn, then 7717 or something like that, and then once you put that in, you would join that room, and everyone in that room would have joined because they saw the message, or they absolutely randomly put in a random number and accidentally came across a guild recruiting area, which is pretty cool. I've done it a few times. But yeah, I would like to see something like that, and it would be really helpful for some of the guilds, I guess, and some like making videos as well, if I need like a lot of people to do stuff. And it's someone floating. Oh, he's disappeared. Bye bye. It would be really helpful for me to make videos as well, because I can be like, hey guys, I need help on this video during Battle On 221. Then everyone could come in, I can then get them all to do whatever I needed them to do, and it'd be really damn cool. So my next one is a walk mode. I hate running around all the place. All I do is just running, he's sprinting, full sprint everywhere, and it's kind of annoying. But there's an easy fix for this. All they would have to do is, they have a walk animation already. This is really the walk animation, also he's going backward. But all they would have to do is reverse that animation to go forward, and then it would look like he's going forward. And you can use, what's it called? Tag that to a different key, like the star key for instance. I know a lot of games usually use the star key to like walk. It'd be really cool, and I just think it'd just be a little thing that's probably really easy to put in the game. I'll see. I don't make games. I don't know what boundaries they have. So, that's why I'm just wishing for stuff that might just be impossible. So, yeah. So, my next thing is really personalities. Now, let's take ESO for instance. They have a personality option where you could have a different personality than other players. Now, for instance, there's a commander personality where once you stand still, his hands will go behind his back. Now, I think that'd be really cool. They could have different personalities, like what's it called? A lazy man where he's probably got his hands on his hip or something like that. It'd be really cool just to see. It just gives players a bit of like identity, really. You can see different players doing their own thing. Look, they already got the animation for the arms cross. So all they would really have to do is get the animation structure of that, put it in there, and activate it like every 5 seconds the player stands still. So once they stand still for like 5 seconds, he'll automatically put his hands away. And you wouldn't have that weird animation every time it stopped. He's like putting his hands away. But also they would have to do something with sword. I think Cicero was talking about if they added that swords, like put away your sword, that it would clip through your cape. I'm honestly okay with that. I honestly think that's probably a good trade out. And honestly, it doesn't make that much of a difference poking through the cape. It does it on every game, I guess. And it's nothing really you can fix it about that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind to seeing you'd be able to put your sword away and the personalities. So yeah, they could do like a lot of different personalities. And I think to do animations like that, it wouldn't be that hard, I don't believe. It's not like advanced running or anything like that. It's literally just boop, 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 and then I got my arms crossed, or boop behind, and then boop behind, and then I got my arms behind my back. But yeah, they could do stuff like that. Again, I'm not an animation maker, dude, so I don't know how hard that is. But, I'm just gonna say I want it in the game, and someone maybe listens. Maybe not, but that's just a cool thing that I think would be really good in the game. But yeah, this video's gotta come to an end. I was gonna talk for 100 hours, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. No, really. Yeah, the video's gonna end now, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you have different opinions, feel free to tell me in the comments. Tell me what you think, what you want to see added into the game. If you feel like this was a really good list, then give me a thumbs up. If you don't, that's fine. Tell me why. Maybe you want to alter my list. Tell me what you want in the game, and yeah. So I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.